What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, coming at you with another video. Thanks for taking time out to check it out. I am the king of all gaming-related media, and you damn well know it. Also, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you damn well know that as well. Thank you guys for taking time out to check it out. Make sure you give me that thumbing and or liking, and I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do so if you like the content. If not, well, then go fuck yourself. Today we're going to do something, again, fan favorite, fan requested. Something that I've been looking to do. A lot of people want to know what I think, and so I'm going to give the absolute breakdown of Rise of the Tomb Raider versus Uncharted 4. Two very, very similar situations, two similar games, but one of them not on the PS4 yet. And so we're going to cover three distinct categories, and then I'm going to pick a winner, and you guys can vote in the comment section or let me know on Twitter at @the_Crapgamer what you guys think. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk a little bit about graphics. Graphically, these two games are absolutely gorgeous. Definitely in the top 10 as far as this generation goes. They definitely deserve to be in the mix as far as that's concerned. I think as far as the fidelity and just the regular smoothness and the set pieces and all that stuff is really wonderfully done on both cases. You know, and I love the character models. I love the the animations, like when Laura is cold, she has you can see the frost come out of her mouth and things like that. Just little things like that. Big attention to detail is the way I'll put it. I think as far as Tomb Raider goes, I love the setting, the outdoors, and all this kind of stuff. Uncharted also had very good set pieces, and I like the setting and a lot of attention to detail. I thought it was very well done. I know people would think this is an open and shut case, but if you go back and actually play Rise of the Tomb Raider, you'll see that game is absolutely stunning. The character models, the little details are phenomenal. And I'm not knocking anything from Uncharted, because I certainly think that they've done a really good job with that game as well. For my money, I just think that Uncharted looks better. And let's face it, I'd rather look at Laura's ass any day of the week than Nathan Drake's, and so for that reason alone, I'm going to give the graphics victory to Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yes, very close. A couple of graphically great-looking games. No disrespect to Uncharted, but Rise of the Tomb Raider is the better-looking game here. Now, on to gameplay. The gameplay, it's odd because every other Uncharted pretty much was exactly the same. This one changed a few things around, but the things that they infused was things that they were doing on Rise of the Tomb Raider already, or the Tomb Raider reboot from 2013. So to me, these games play exactly alike now. Like the whole using the rope thing to throw it and swing and stuff like that. Uncharted was already was doing that now, but Tomb Raider was doing that beforehand. So basically, I had already played Rise of the Tomb Raider and was doing those things, and like where you pull down instead of like just throwing the rope onto boards and pulling them down that are blocking your path or whatever. She uses the compound bow to do that. Same basic thing, and she uses like that little grapple hook thing, and so does he, and they're just so similar now. You know what I mean? Like before, if I would just judge Rise of the Tomb Raider versus previous Uncharted, I would give the edge to Rise of the Tomb Raider. But since they've implemented so much of the gameplay aspects into Uncharted 4, and you basically know exactly what to do, like I knew it because it's like the same control scheme and everything. I have to call this a tie because it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Whether one ripped off the other or not, they're the exact same thing. The movement, the gameplay is the same damn thing. I mean, Drake doesn't have a bow and arrow, but at the end of the day, what they do is the same damn thing. So I have to call this one a tie. On to the last thing, which would be the story. And I think that I'm on record. I've already said that Rise of the Tomb Raider had one of the better stories. It was an emotional story, finding out about her father and who really killed him and things like that. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was very, very well done. And, it was very kind of deep and emotional. And I just like her, the whole, like, prequel type figuring out how she became who she is. She's such a well-known character that I really love what Crystal Dynamics was able to do with that. You know what I mean? Especially like in the first one, and obviously in Rise of the Tomb Raider as well. I think it's very well done, and I'm very impressed with it. As far as Uncharted 4, I'm very well on record on this, and I'm going to have a full review out very soon. I have to say that I'm a little bit disappointed with how that was. It was a little bit ham-fisted to me. Oh, here comes the brother that you didn't talk about in any of the other ones, and not only did you not talk about him, but it's clearly stated in other ones that you're an only child, Drake, but here he is. You know what I mean? So I don't know, like, I get what they were going for with that, but they tried to mix it and make it a little bit dark, a little too dark, probably like The Last of Us. You could definitely see that they were aiming for that, and it didn't work well for me because I thought that Uncharted was more of like this lighthearted kind of romp and fun, and they tried to change that aspect too much, and I wasn't a real big fan of that. You know what I mean? But I still think it's it's a fair story, if not cliche. And I think that most people will enjoy both anyway. Both of these are fantastic games, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, the story goes to Rise of the Tomb Raider. So Rise of the Tomb Raider wins graphics and story. Gameplay's a tie since they're virtually the same damn thing. Other than that, you can't go wrong with either game. They're both phenomenal. So definitely you don't want to miss these games, and check them out and be on the lookout for my full Uncharted 4 review. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.